In April of 2021, a very fascinating and mysterious discovery was made. There was a sea slug who was found with its head completely detached from his body. Now, although the head and the body was completely separated, it was said that the head would continue crawling around. So, to the curiosity of the observers, they watched to see if there would be a stop in its motion. But it was said that after hours, the head was found nibbling on some algae. So they stopped and continued to watch this phenomenon unfold. And it was said that after 20 days, the entire body of this sea slug had regenerated, body parts and all, even the heart. Now, I know if you're like me, that's very mind-boggling and very fascinating. But I also believe that there is a lesson to be learned here, that there is power in having a made-up mind. You see, you and I, we have suffered loss in areas of our lives. In whatever you're pursuing, we've suffered loss in finances. Some of us have suffered loss in our business, in relationships. In many areas, we have suffered loss to the point where it hurt so much that we had to make a decision. Am I going to keep pursuing this thing, or am I going to give up? But to the lesson that was taught to us by this sea slug, that as long as you have your mind left, and it's a made-up mind that you're going to keep going, there is nothing that's going to be able to stand in your way. You see, Paul demonstrates this to us in the book of Philippians. He talks about all his shortcomings and how he hasn't reached spiritual maturity and how he hasn't reached perfection. But he said, there's one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind me and straining towards what's ahead. Paul says, I press on towards the goal to win the prize in which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. You see, there are things that you may have suffered in your life. There's loss that you may have endured, and it hurts. Don't get me wrong, it hurts to the point where you don't know if you have the strength to keep going. But I heard Bishop Jake says, your breakthrough is not in what you've lost. Your breakthrough is in what you have left. Dr. Miles Monroe said, it's not the things that we think we are that holds us back. It's the things that we think we are not. I'm here to tell you that in spite of the things that you've been through, and I don't discount it for 1 second, but if you make up in your mind that you're going to keep going forward, nothing is going to be able to get in your way. So I'm challenging you today to make a decision that no matter what you've been through, that you're going to keep going forward, because there's power in having a made-up mind.